Not gonna lie, not very good at intros. Let's just get into the discussion. So, X, Y, and Z, not to be confused with Xyz. These are the main deck monsters for a union strategy in which contact fuse into XYZ-Dragon canon. And in terms of the in-universe, not the card universe, the show universe, this strategy was first used by Seto Kaiba during Battle City. And what else was in Battle City? Well, the Egyptian god cards. And I've sort of made like a mental connection between the two that I haven't seen discussed much. So I thought I would get this sort of idea out there. So to start to connect the dots, we'll look at visual similarities. So for Obelisk and X head cannon, obviously spiky shoulders, more obviously blue, and they're the ones with fist focus. Like X head cannon is the only one with arms. The other Egyptian gods have arms, but like Obelisk's main attack, at least in the dub, from what I remember, is Fist of Fate or something like that. So this is Obelix, the Tormentor. And then there's Slifer the Sky Dragon and Y Dragon Head. So red dragons, and I guess there's the Wing Spike. Like it's not exclusive to them at all, but it's not like so common that it's on every dragon. It's not on every dragon, so it's enough of a similarity to bring up. So that's Slifer the Y Dragon. And this is definitely the weakest connection, but I'm gonna grasp for straws here like I'm gonna do for the entire video, for everything I ever do. They're yellow. The tank's legs kinda can either look as like Ra's like thighs, or they can kind of be seen as being like representing the wings in a way, even though they're on the ground. I don't know. They're both Egyptian themed, I guess. I mean, Ra is literally named for Ra, one of the most popular, or at least well known, members of the Egyptian. I said the word in my last take and I can't remember. Why am I uploading this take, you might say? Because we include Saberas. It's part of the PowerPoint deal. Pantheon. Yeah. Anyway, Z Metal Tank, it kind of has like the Yu-Gi-Oh's version of the Eye of Horus, except it's kind of missing the bottom eyelid a bit. That's kind of weird. But that's fine. And even the name is the weakest one. I couldn't come up with anything here. Do you have a better idea? Hey, there's a comment section. Wink, nudge, nudge. But in terms of, this is just like looking at like them on a visual level. There's like an entire like universe around like the production of these cards, like outside of the universe that the characters of the cards are supposed to exist in. So, in terms of in-universe, why? Why are these similar? And this is all, of course, speculation. So recap for anyone who hasn't watched the show in a while or foggy on the details, or just stumbled upon this and doesn't even know what a Yu-Gi-Oh is. The game in universe is called Duel Monsters, and it was made by Industrial Illusions. I don't know why that tongue twisted me. Which is headed, and the main game is produced by Maximilian Pegasus, who made the game after a fun trip to Egypt, and afterwards he made the card game around the things he saw in Egypt, including, of course, the Egyptian gods. But of course he only made one copy of each, and it was kind of too much for him, so he had them sent back and sealed away in Egypt. And after that, maybe he could have been like, well, if I can't have the actual Egyptian gods, I'll make cards that are kind of reminiscent of them. I guess that's a good word, yeah. But I don't know, Obelisk looks like a beetle. Like, not in all art, but in a lot of the anime stuff, he's a beetle. Back to XYZ. And he kind of combined them all to something that's pretty strong, you know? Pretty strong, pretty easy to get out. You don't need polymerization or anything. They just kind of mighty morph together. So this comes to Seto Kaiba. He was early Battle City. He was shown, or not early, before Battle City, he was shown this tablet and taught about the Egyptian gods and given Obelisk the Tormentor. So perhaps while either while Battle City started or while preparing to start Battle City, he took a look at. He was looking through cards and he found XYZ-Dragon Cannon and its parts, and was like, "Yes, that's a pretty anime move for me to use that." So he did, and I guess to kind of tear my own theory apart in a way, the main things that stand against it to me are later releases of cards that don't really have any similar to anything like the Egyptian gods, like VW, no real resemblance, ABC, as easy as 1, 2, 3, you know. And they did eventually just make the whole alphabet. That's a lie. I meant to say, after that, then they gave up on making the whole alphabet and just made this A to Z. So that's pretty cool. I like this card. So maybe the designers of VW and ABC just kind of didn't know or didn't care. They just wanted to make more. And does this theory have any real credence? I don't know. This is supposed to be a GIF once again, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't know. It could, but probably not. But maybe. It's hard to make a call for. Yeah, but I mean, either way, it is just a theory. So I don't know how much to put into it, but I think it was an interesting little thought to go through. So yeah, so thanks for coming, and see you next time. Unless you hated this, then never come back here. Thank you.